Go ahead, Tyler.
Thanks. Last week, Roberta Jacobson announced that she's leaving. Who is the president's point person now moving forward on the border?
Well, first I would say that Secretary Mayorkas will continue to play a predominant role here. There's different components of this, of course, because one of the things we've talked about is addressing the root causes. Ricardo Zuniga is a special envoy, has a great deal of experience in the region, in the Western Hemisphere. He was named to that position only just a few weeks ago, so he will continue to play a vital role. And of course, the Vice President will continue to play a role in the Northern Triangle as well.
More on the vice president's role. Republicans have, over the past few days, been quite critical of the vice president.
I've seen that. They need more to do, I think.
And what her relationship is the White House suggesting that her diplomatic role is disconnected from the border? How are you guys squaring kind of how you think about that issue?
I will say, all respect to you, but this confusion is very perplexing to me, I have to be honest, because the current president, who was the vice president, he ran point on the Northern Triangle when he was vice president. And that's obviously a role that is focused on diplomacy. It's focused on working with these countries, working with these leaders, and the vice president has had a number of those conversations at the leader level and having a discussion about what steps can be taken, whether it's improving the personnel and the approach they each take at the border. We've seen some steps they've taken on that front. Or whether it is working with them to determine how we can provide the best assistance to address the root causes over the long term. That's the role that the vice president is playing. That is certainly a significant role. Of course, that's linked because if we don't address the root causes, we will continue to see influxes and large number of migrants coming to the border cycle after cycle, just as we have seen over the last several years. It is not a even a one-woman job. It is a high-level official job, and so Secretary Mayorkas is playing obviously a significant role, overseeing the Border Patrol facilities, overseeing a lot of steps and policy proposals that are coming about the border. The Secretary of Health and Human Services oversees the shelters. This is an interagency process, as it should be and as it has always been.
And just one on the J&J vaccine.
Yeah.
Some White House officials